What is up, guys? It's Brandon here with a review of the 2016 Porsche Panamera GTS. So let's get started. First thing we're going to see are these LED headlights with LED daytime running lights as well as turn signals. We have parking sensors throughout the front bumper and headlight washers integrated. In the grille, we have an active airway system which allows the flaps to open and close to maximize air intake to cool the engine. On the side here, we have 20-inch multi-spoke wheels with colored Porsche crests and red brake calipers. We have a small air intake on the side, as well as the GTS badge. Onto the rear, we have LEDs in the brake lights. There is an automatic as well as a manually operated rear spoiler. And we have quad exhaust. A little hard to see because they are matte black pipes. Coming onto the interior, this Porsche does have the entry and drive, so you just have to touch the inside. Opens up. And here we see a beautiful red interior with carbon fiber accents. To start the car, just put your foot on the brake, the key on the left-hand side, and turn to start. So inside of the Panamera, the gear cluster is pretty much kept the same thing as previous generations. One thing to note is that on the steering wheel we do have the PDK, Porsche Doppelkupplung transmission, so it's blazing fast. It's double clutch, that's what Doppelkupplung means. The gauge cluster, like I said, it's pretty much kept the same thing. You've got the RPMs in the center, your speed on your left, as well as your oil and your vehicle information and how hot your engine temperature is, in addition to your gas and how many miles you have left. You could see that digitally on that little screen, which you can control with this little dial, which is pretty neat. You could scroll through your phone, your Sport Chrono package, your audio, your navigation. Pretty much the same thing. And then on this side, this is to control your volume and then your telephone settings. Something pretty quirky and awkward about this particular steering wheel is that the paddle shifters, there's not really a paddle. On the back here where you would find a legit paddle on a Macan, a 911, Boxster, Cayman, there's no paddle. It's just kind of this plasticky, shiny looking thing that's attached to the steering wheel, and you could push in the upshift or downshift on the left-hand side. And it's the same thing on the back, so it's not really a paddle. It's just, I don't know what they're thinking, but that's that. That's pretty much it for the steering wheel. On the sides here, we've got this really awesome contrast red stitching, which blends perfectly with the black and the rest of the red interior. We've got more red throughout, some storage. Carbon fiber is an awesome touch as well with this aluminum. Aesthetically, it looks really nice on the interior. Looks very expensive, as it is very expensive, but the sportiness is just great. You can see more carbon fiber glistening in the sunlight here. Some storage. This is actually a part of the smoker's package, but you could put coins in there if you're not a smoker. The navigation, this is pretty much kept the same as previous gens. Here's your sources, your sound settings, your tuner, your media, your phone. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory once you're in here. If you saw my Macan Turbo video, this is the exact same cluster as the Macan Turbo. They haven't updated it, except for on the new 718s as well as the new 911s. That is the new PCM software with all the new buttons and stuff. This is all pretty much the same thing. Down here you've got all your climate controls. Up here there is one button I'd love to demonstrate for you in a little bit. It's the rear spoiler. Your Sport and Sport Plus, so when you press Sport it actually appears on the steering wheel, and then Sport Plus appears on there as well. And then the rest down here is all of your other controls for your chassis, as well as your air suspension, your Porsche active suspension management, your PASM. And then on this side you've got your automatic start and stop and your sport exhaust button. Little cup holder here, and on the inside you've got just some storage with this cup holder extender. If you have a bigger cup, you can put that in there. And inside here you have a power outlet charger, and that's pretty much it for that inside. So now that we've seen the front, let's go check out the rear of the car. It's everything you'd expect from the front. Very big plush seats. Got a whole mess of carbon fiber in the center here. On the door, you've got a really tiny storage. I don't even know what you could possibly fit in there. It's probably more part of the smoker's package once again. Some air vents. Some storage down here. Some elastic storage. In the center here we've got our door locks, Panamera logo, air vents, whole big strip of carbon fiber, as well as your rear seat heating, your climate control. It's quad zone, so each person in the car has their own climate settings. Another cup holder. Another cup holder. Power outlet, and more smoking stuff, but you could probably turn that into a charger as well. And then you just have some storage. So, and then back here, this thing folds down. It's an armrest to give you more storage. One thing that is really nice back here is that this headliner is actually Alcantara. It stretches all throughout the interior of the vehicle, gives it a very premium feeling, and the cutout back here for your headspace is quite decent. You can see that cutout right there. And I'm about 5'8". I've got plenty of headroom in the rear of this car. Footroom is also really good too. That seat in front of me is in driving position, so you could probably move it forward depending on who's sitting up there to give you more room. Coming onto the trunk of the car, just push this little button and it easily opens up. It's actually really spacious. Got a whole mess of room back here. The sides are cut out because that's where the wheel wells are. So you've got this great space. It's really deep. You can put stuff in there and this mesh will hold it in. That's the same on the other side as well. And then underneath, got our Bose subwoofer. for our Bose premium surround sound, as well as our tire repair kit. This car doesn't feature a spare tire. What it does feature is a patch kit. So basically they give you a little pump, plug it into one of the power outlets, and then they give you the sealant stuff to seal the hole inside your tire to get you to wherever you need to go to get a new tire. So it's only temporary, but it'll get you there instead of carrying the weight of a brand new spare. Saves on tons of weight. So how do you close it? You just click this button right here. That's it. So let's go check out the passenger side of the car. Cup holders on both sides, and then you can close the middle. Buff compartment, which is cooled, which is pretty awesome. There's a little vent in there that redirects your air conditioning to keep some bottles in there nice and cooled. I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch my review, and as always, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, as well as check out Catena Porsche of Edison, New Jersey, schedule a test drive, and review the rest of their inventory. Thank you very much, guys, and have a wonderful day.